Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Daze and welcome to another WWE action figure video. In today's video, we're going to take a look at WrestleMania playsets. The reason that we're doing that, you might have seen, we've been uploading more WrestleMania content recently. Of course, that's because WrestleMania is just round the corner and there's so much to talk about. I didn't realise that there'd been so much WrestleMania branded action figures and play sets and entrance stages. So that's exactly what we're going to be covering in this video. We have already done the weirdest WrestleMania figures. We've also done the best Mattel WrestleMania figures. So it just feels like the right thing to do to talk about some rings, entrance stages, all of that good stuff. So let's not wait around, shall we? Let's get straight to it. This is from Mattel, and it is a scaffolding with WrestleMania logo on the top. Comes with a Brock Lesnar figure as well. This is a WrestleMania playset, and basically you can throw figures into that WrestleMania scaffolding. It will all break apart, and as well as that, of course, all of your figures will love pointing at it. All the superstars love pointing at the WrestleMania sign. Well, now all of your action figures can do that. So bit of a shame that Mattel don't make this or an updated version of this every year. Like, we don't have a WrestleMania 35 version of this. It would be really easy for Mattel to just make that logo and put it with a figure, and then you could just get that figure and then you could update the one you've already got, the playset you've already got. That would be cool. I think they should do something like that. But anyway, at least we got this the other year. Next up, this is the official Jakks scale ring. Not too much to get giddy about here. It is just a scaled down version of a proper wrestling ring. Came with really cool turnbuckle pads. Obviously, you could change the ropes, you could change the ring apron, or whatever you wanted. They made a pack for it. So really, really cool, really customizable. The pack you can see on screen, of course, is WrestleMania. They also did a pack WrestleMania 2, where you got the WrestleMania 2 ring apron, and also you got a cage. You got a blue cage accessory. Of course, you got that because the main event of WrestleMania 2, King Kong Bundy versus Hulk Hogan inside of a cage. So very, very cool. Talking of cages, Mattel made a cage. You can actually get a blue Mattel ring, a blue Mattel cage. This was a Hall of Fame ring. Came out a few years ago now. Had Hulk Hogan and Ultimate Warrior fighting on the front. I'm sure that they did a set that was Ultimate Warrior and Ravishing Rick Rude. I think that's the one I got. So it's really cool. And obviously, again, WrestleMania 2, Hulk Hogan versus King Kong Bundy. You could recreate that with this playset. Next up, and I promise I'm not just saying this, I genuinely mean it, one of my all-time favourite playsets. Look at this. Look at this. WrestleMania branded. Again from Jakks, you get the WrestleMania ring and 6 figures. They're all little figures, but I just love the detail that's in this, because you get like a guardrail all around the edge of the ring, like a barricade kind of a thing. You also get like a figure launcher in the corner. The superstars you get are absolute legends. So you get Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, Psycho Sid, Owen Hart, and Vader. And then, of course, you also get the WWE Championship. There is so much here. Obviously, they weren't the biggest figures. They were like micro figures. But honestly, I had this as a kid and I absolutely loved it. I thought that was a great set, so highly, highly recommend that. Whilst we're talking about Jakks, we might as well take a look at this WrestleMania 18 figure set. Look at this. You get Stone Cold, Undertaker, The Rock, Triple H, Edge, Jericho, belts, accessories. Man, you get loads in there. That is a lot of fun. Could you imagine getting that for like your birthday or something? You'd be over the moon. Mattel also made a WrestleMania collection. You can see here that you get Mark Henry and Triple H from WrestleMania 22. You get John Cena from WrestleMania 23. Randy Orton from WrestleMania 27. And Brock Lesnar from WrestleMania 29. So there we go. That is the Mattel WrestleMania collection. I feel like we need an updated version of that because they could do another epic one of those. Let's have a look at Stackdown now. This is WWE Stackdown, 359 pieces. WrestleMania 30, you get a ring, you get an entrance stage, you get a camera platform, you get 3 wrestlers and a referee. It's basically everything you need in one box. Stackdown, for those of you that don't know, was basically WWE's Lego alternative, and they made loads of different sets, but this is the WrestleMania ring that they did. As well as that, they did make a WrestleMania 30 entrance. So you could buy a separate entrance. This was like 200 and something pieces. It was huge. And with this, it was like New Orleans. That's where WrestleMania was. So you came walking out of a skull. It's really cool. It looks really, really smart. I could see people having a lot of fun making this and then like playing with it as well. So yeah, shame that Stackdown isn't around anymore. Next up, this is from Jakks. These are older WrestleMania sets where you got a ring and an entrance stage. Now, the entrance stage was largely made out of, I think it was a cardboard type thing. I'm not too sure. I never had one. But you can see on screen the WrestleMania 22 one. There's also, I think there's one for like pretty much all the WrestleManias from 20 to 25. They're all very similar. But there are slight differences, of course, between them. But yeah, very cool. Very cool. It would be great if Mattel could find a way of getting, like, even just, like, cardboard entrance stages so that you had a bit of variety and it would keep costs down. There is a company that's coming out with cardboard, Raw, and SmackDown entrance stages. We spoke about these earlier this year. I'm not sure when they're hitting stores. I'm personally very excited for those. So we'll have to keep an eye out for those. I fully expect Mattel to announce an entrance stage very soon. Just a couple more things to go through. Ultimate WrestleMania playset. Look at this. This is WrestleMania 24, and inside here you get one of those rings and one of those entrance stages that we just looked at. But as well as that, you get 6 figures. 6 figures. You get superstar roleplay gear, which I believe was all John Cena themed. And for some reason, and I really don't know why, a World Tag Team Championship. Like, if you was going to put a belt in here, wouldn't you put, like, the WWE Champion? Why did they go with a Tag Team Championship? It literally makes no sense. But what an epic set that is. Final thing we're going to look at then is Chaos in the Cell. This is infamous. A lot of people know about this already, so I know I'm not going to be telling you anything new. It looks like you get the ring and the cell, maybe even some figures as well. When you look at the front, you actually only get the cell. I think what's a bit confusing about this is it's got Undertaker and Mankind. Obviously it's based on when Mankind went through the cell at King of the Ring, yet it's WrestleMania branded. So it doesn't make a great deal of sense. But clearly he's crashing through the roof of the cell. So, little bit disappointing that you don't get the figures. Little bit disappointing that you don't get the ring. You actually don't get the roof either. That's right. That's right. You just get the cell. That's the only thing that you get. I mean, this is blatant false advertising. I do need to give a shout out to Wrestling Figure Legacy, I believe the channel is called. They were the ones that kind of highlighted this in a video a few years ago. Super, super funny. I mean, not funny if you bought it at the time, but funny to look back on now. And that's it, guys. We could have spoken about loads of different WrestleMania rings, but to be honest, they weren't that exciting. It was just a plastic ring with a WrestleMania sticker on the side, and every year they just change it to whatever the logo is that year. So I know Mattel tend to make a new WrestleMania ring each year, but I wanted to give you the more interesting items that I'd found. Let me know if I've missed anything in the comments below. I really do appreciate the support. If you like the video, give it a like, hit the subscribe if you haven't already, and hopefully I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.